we're going live, so just be aware that you have we're going live on YouTube, so it's being recorded. So just be aware of that. Give me 1 second. It takes about a minute to initialize. Here we go. Okay, and I just have to hit the record button. Hold on a second. Here we go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Winning on Wednesday. My name is Juan Vides, and the reason we're here is to simply get to know each other. I always say people do business who they like and they trust. I would like to start off with introducing my co-host, Meryl. How are you?
I'm doing well. Meryl Lochner, Chief Storyteller and Podcast Producer with Smith Douglas Associates.
And my other co-host and partner, Robin Shatkin. How are you, Robin?
Good morning, everybody. Robin Shatskin, Travel by Robin S. I want to make everybody go away.
Business partner, just to clarify that. I just want to clarify that. All right, and then we go to Patty. How are you, Patty? Our Sergeant of Arms, Patty.
Good morning. So I'm Patty Scallon with Synergistic Health. I'm passionate about making a difference in your life in the areas of health and finance. And I'm going to just take a minute to give our rules here. So our rules are, when we start recording, everybody needs to mute their button. We want to keep the chats light. We want to keep it positive. Make sure that you pay attention to how much time you're taking so everyone gets to share what they want to share. And keep your cameras on, because you want to be respectful of everybody in the group. Everybody in that group is important. We want to encourage everybody, and we really want to have a great time. Our wow wave at the end is meant to share anybody that you have done a one-on-one with, or that you've done business, or that you've referred. It's not a time to promote your business or any event that you might be having. You're welcome to put that in the chat, but this is strictly just for those one-on-ones, which is another thing. Make sure you put your contact information in the chat so that we can set up these one-on-ones, because that is where the magic happens. And we want to explode wow. So please, if you have not joined our Facebook page, if you have not joined the YouTube channel, please make a point of doing that today. And then lastly, invite people. We want to grow this group. We want to have great people. We want to have a great time. So let's go have some fun.
Absolutely, thank you. And I also want to briefly mention that we are now getting organized, and we have a new board of directors for WOW. And I just want to mention a few board of directors: Raj, Tony Waialaka, Louis, Tim Sabin, Patty Scallion, and Joseph Cervelli, and Judy Kogan, who are now our board of directors. So if you guys have any questions regarding WOW or anything like this, you can contact some of these people. And we're going to go right now because we have a lot of people today. Meryl, what is the question of the week?
The question of the week is, what technology, whether it's electronics or an app, what technology are you using now that you didn't even hear about 5 years ago?
Okay, what technology are you using now that you didn't use before then? So here we go. Hold on a second. I'm going to open up the rooms now. And we have Tanisha. How are you, Tanisha? Okay, cool. Adrian, you need a room?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can put you in a good room. Okay, I think not. Let me see if I put you in a good room.
Cool. Awesome. Excited.
All right, here, I'll put you in this one. This is a good room. There you go.
Thank you.
And then we got Craig and Leonard coming in. Okay. Hi. What's up, Robin? Oh, I get you're muted.
I know that's a powerful button. No, I just want to make sure that every of the rooms all have people in them to kind of keep an eye. So I'm just checking to make sure where I should be, so that I can do the best work that I can do. So I think I'm going to go here.
Cool. Thank you. Hey, Gabe, how are you? Oh, you're muted.
I am muted. Hi, Juan. It's good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay, I had the pleasure to meet you. I seen you at WoW. You used to look
Yeah,
familiar.
this is like my third visit to it.
While I have you here, mind if I ask you a couple questions?
I
And by
love
the
it.
way, you're being recorded.
That's fine.
Anything you say will be held against a court of law, a public of opinion. By the way.
I'm not afraid of anything. Hit me with whatever question you want.
Um, I wanted to ask you what has it been your experience so far with WoW?
Glad you asked me that. Because I have had a couple of one-on-ones with people.
Okay.
However, I do have a suggestion. I personally think that cramming. How many breakout rooms do you do? 7 or 6 or per hour?
It depends. It varies because sometimes we get 50, 60 people. It just varies because with the way Zoom is, it just arbitrarily picks a number of rooms based on, I can make them bigger, larger, and, my
No, that
experience.
wasn't the question. The question is how many of the different sessions do you do per hour? Breakout sessions.
Again, it could vary 4 to 5, 6. It
Okay,
varies.
so let me put it a different way then. My experience has been that, especially with people who have been here a while, they start going off. They're comfortable being here, and they just start talking about random stuff, and then finally, when it comes down to getting your minute in or whatever that is, they go around the room, and oftentimes somebody's going to get cut out because there's no real enforcement of the time.
Got it.
And there was a situation last week where a gentleman that I don't know if he was the one who told me about this, but he said, I'm not sure I'm going to go back, because what happened to him is not only did he not get to go, but the it was in the last 60 seconds. So the timer came up, and so they gave
Okay.
him time to go. And what he did was he 2 people left because the timer came up.
Got it.
So
Understood. Let me rephrase the question again.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Can you tell me one positive thing that you gotten from WoW?
Well, again, this is my third meeting.
Third meeting.
I think I've had a couple of one-on-ones, and that's always positive.
Okay. But what have you gained anything positive from WoW, or have you anything? Because what you mentioned was more of a like a complaint or grievance.
Well, it's not a grievance. My only suggestion would be just to have one fewer
understood,
breakout
but
room.
I just in the spirit of keep everything positive, because this is what WoW is all about, positivity and helping one another. Can you tell me something positive that you experienced from WoW? Anything positive?
Well, I like the people in it. I mean, I do, and then I do like the people, and that's what brought me back. So that's good.
Okay. Fair enough. There you go. So it's people, do business who I say who they like and they trust.
Right.
So I always say that, and that is a proven statement that has worked over. And just so you know, we've been doing this for 3 years now. So we are definitely getting organized. Finally, this WoW is not this is not what I do for a living. WoW is not it's not a thing that I do for a living. So, but anyway.
Well, I hope you don't think that I was trying to be critical. It's more helpful.
No,
you know
what it is just because I took it by surprise, because most people, when I ask that question, is most positive, particularly when I don't know you, this is the first time, and you always want to be positive for the first time, because first impressions counts, right? So being negative is not always a good thing right off the bat, particularly when you don't know somebody, when you're trying to earn trust, earn something.
Right.
So doing business is always trying to do, get to know the people and do business. So I was just a little bit taken back, because you're actually the first one that ever has said that question. So I was a little bit surprised by that.
Well, again, I don't come at it from a critical point of view. I've always been the type of person that, if I can be helpful, then and
that's what in essence that's what we're here all for, is to help one another.
Right.
To make this experience a lot better. And particularly, I started this during COVID, because where everybody was, everybody was dead in the water. So
Mhm.
what do you do? Hold on a second. Let me try to. Oh, this thing always gets screwed up. My computer is always like acting up over here. I just got to close some windows here. You know what it is? I have too many windows open. And what happens is that when you have too many windows open, things get screwed up. So,
Juan, I think you need some more physical memory.
yeah, you know what? There's a thing, yeah. So
I mean, are you running 32 gig of RAM at least?
yeah, it's you know what it is? Here it is. Is that I have a big screen. I have two multiple screens, and sometimes when Zoom minimizes the screens, and I'm trying to find the screen because I have two screens. So it's nothing technical. It's just whatever. But anyway, how was that?
Excellent.
Okay, excellent. Let me
What? Only two screens? You're an addict.
only two screens. Yeah, only two screens. All right, here we go, folks. There we go. Meryl, what was the question of the week?
What technology are you currently using that you hadn't even heard of 5 years ago?
Okay, here we go. Hey, Sandra, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good, very good. We're just coming out from the breakout rooms right now, so we will.
You're looking good.
Thank you. You too.
How are those six-pack abs going?
Coming there, working hard. It's working hard.
Nice. I love it.
I'm inspiring a lot of people, by the way.
Nice. I hope you're posting videos so I can follow you.
I am. I'm at TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. We can look
Oh,
at one video.
I will.
Welcome back, everybody. How was that?
Great.
Great.
Amazing.
Yeah,
All right.
wow.
Fantastic.
And Meryl, we have some new people. They just joined us. What is the question of the week?
Question of the week is, what technology are you using now that you hadn't even heard of 5 years ago?
All right, here we go.
What technology is wow?
Wow.
Not now.
Now is wow.
It's wow.
Now is wow.
Exactly. I bring
Now
it
is,
up.
now is wow.
Okay.
Like
Did
that.
you get
I like
it, you guys? Now is wow.
that. Now is wow.
All right. Let's put it together. I'm gonna patent it quick.
Get it patented. Trademark. Get it. Get it, Jeff. You can choose a room, Joe. And Jill Wisner,
Hello.
just in time.
My meetings keep running later and later.
But you know what? You're great. Don't worry about it. You're
Okay.
fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you. So are you.
Your timing is always impeccable. You're always on the right timing. You're like I don't know how you do it. Do you have a crystal ball and do you like know?
I do. It's imprinted with my logo on it.
Wow. Hi, Mishka. How you doing? Nice to see you.
Yeah, I was actually connecting to both. Like I don't know, from two spaces. at
Question
once.
for you guys: did you see a break-in room in progress with our logo? When you were in the waiting room, did you see
No.
You didn't see, what did it say? Anything? It didn't say anything.
No, didn't say anything.
It just said the host will let you in.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just curious. I guess I have to set that correctly because it's supposed to say a message saying that the host will let you in or the meeting's in progress.
That is some chair you've got there. It looks super comfortable.
It really is. Sometimes I even once took a nap in here, and
Oh, I can totally see that happening. A little rocking back and forth,
it's like-
those
it's like a-
comfortable pillows.
It's like a nest. It's like a nest.
it really is.
I was thinking my cats would like that too.
What's that?
My
The
cats
cat.
would like that too.
I'm thinking about getting a cat.
I just got 2 kittens.
Oh, really?
It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
that's the thing. But I don't want to have the cats that shed. So the Persians ones are the only ones that don't shed.
Oh wow.
So that's the only thing I can consider because
I think there are short-haired cats that are but they shed, but not as much.
oh yeah, but
Bold-faced lie.
are you talking about the cats with skin, the inside out cat?
I used to have 2 cats. I used to have 2 tabby cats. They were like, feral cats, but they didn't shed as much as they shed, but mostly in the summertime they would shed more. And then wintertime they wouldn't shed as less, so.
This was the first time in 20 years we didn't have any cats. My last cat died in February, and my husband's like, "Oh, well, let's get some more." I'm like, "No."
I never owned a dog in my life, so I owned 2 cats. It was 11 and 14. After my boy died, we got a dog and Lily, and I converted to a dog person. I am once you go into a dog person, you don't want to go back. We're thinking about getting a second dog. So I upgraded from cat. I had 2 cats, so now to 2 dogs. So
Oh no, see, we wanted dogs, but we know that we are not mature enough to have them because I don't want to leave anywhere early to go home and walk the dog.
I have to tell you something. As a cat person for many, many, many years, and I love cats with all my dear life. And still to this day, one of my dreams is to meet a tiger or a lion in person. That's one of my biggest dreams. I'm always a bit fascinated by cats, big cats. That's why I like cats. But with the dogs, oh my God, it's a whole different experience. It's and I have to close the rooms. I'm like over here, not doing my job. I'm like having a conversation with you guys. I'm all caught up with the conversation. I'm like, and I forgot to close the rooms. Oh my goodness. So like, I'm having fun with you guys. Hey, Isidore, how are you?
That's a good thing.
Yeah, this is what happens. You gotta, I get distracted. No, you see, when you talk about dogs, it's a topic. It's like, wow, it's like I've never been a dog person, and now I'm a dog person.
I actually the opposite. Like I always was paying attention. Like I love dogs, and now I think it's the easy because I just cannot have a dog because I know how much work it is. So I think the cat is easier, and it's also I feel like I'm spiritual, so I know the cats have that energy read on people.
Mm-hmm. I just got to tell you, it's just a whole different experience, but it's great. It's all good. I love it. It's any animals are good. How about that? Any animals are good.
We have a breakout room for a minute. I just have to take a quick call real fast.
Sure. Welcome back, everybody. How was that?
Absolutely wow.
Wow. Okay. Now we have our guest host who will let us know how Jill Wisner. You want to introduce yourself, Jill?
Hi, Jill Wisner. I'm with the nonprofit organization Spectrum Designs Foundation. We do screen printing, embroidery, we make homemade granola, and we have a laundry service. So we've got a lot going on. We hire people on the autism spectrum.
Okay, and Jill, do you want to tell these folks how they could choose a room?
Sure. So if you don't already know the spiel, you go down to the bottom of your screen, you'll see 4 squares. It says breakout room. You click on the breakout room, and then you can pick any room you want. If you're looking to speak with someone specifically, then you just click on the little arrow on the left, and it'll show you who's in each room so that you can join. And just click join. And if you can't figure it out, Juan will put you in a room.
Thank you, Jill. And the reason why we do this is that I don't know about you folks, but I've gone to other network events or other places that I wanted to reconnect with some people that I've seen before or wanted to talk to. So this gives us a great opportunity to reconnect and connect with somebody that you wanted to really to connect with. So we always do this at WOW. We give you the choice. So every week we do this. So if you didn't connect with somebody last week, you can always reconnect with them next week. And so this gives you an experience. If anybody needs help, please let me know. I'll put you in a room. You can see the rooms in the bottom. Just let me know what room number you would like to be. I'll be your bellhop boy, and I'll check in your luggage and your bags. So let me know what room you would like to be in. Oh, and by the way, you're muted. Anytime, folks, but anytime you get back into the room, you are muted. So we do that on purpose because we don't want, no disruptions with calls or anything like that. So everybody's mic is muted. So if you need help, please unmute your mic and let me know where you'd like to be placed at. Okay. See people thinking. I'm telling you, I need to have a Jeopardy song for this moment. So if anybody knows a musician that could think of a song, a Jeopardy song, this is what we're looking for. All right. It's not the timer. I have to set the timer. Hey, Norm, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
Very good, very good. Good to see you, sir. Do you need any assistance?
I'll just pick a number and I'll just join. I can't see who's in the room anyway.
Exactly. No, you can't see, really?
No.
What are you on? Are you on a desktop or what are you?
I'm on my regular computer, as I am everywhere.
So when you click on the breakout rooms, right? You click on the
I
breakout.
got a list of 1 to 11 and it says join.
Yeah. So you can join.
Oh, I see.
At the bottom,
I
expand
got
all.
it.
What?
I got it.
So you could join any other rooms. What about you, David? How you doing, David?
Thank God, doing well. Yeah, I just noticed now the expand all, so now I'm gonna look and see who's where.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yep.
So this gives us an opportunity to reconnect with people that we normally didn't connect with or whatever. So Sandra, how are you? You need any assistance or you got it?
I got it. I'm getting there.
Okay, excellent. I love this. Do you like this feature?
I love it.
Okay, excellent. I'm happy. I'll be back. I'm just to take a little quick break.
There we go.
All right, perfect.
Hey, Chris, how you doing? Chris? Can you hear me, Chris? Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Chris? Do you hear me? Okay. 2-minute warning. Control V. Broadcast. Let me get on the video. Maybe he'll see me. Hey, Chris, how are you?
Oh, hey, Juan. Sorry, I had it muted.
Good. Yeah, no worries. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good. Congratulations. I heard you got engaged.
Yes, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Wow. Tell us quickly, how did it happen? How it just,
Yeah, it was good. I had we were together for 7 years, so I had 7 stops on a pedestal with decorated with flowers and a rose and a picture from each year. And I wrote on the back of the picture what that moment in time meant to me. And then I was there at the end, and I gave her the ring, and then celebrated a little bit. And now I'm planning everything, the engagement party and the wedding and all that. It's craziness.
Chris, you know what I have to say about that?
What's that?
Wow. Wow. I have to say that. It's just, wow. That's amazing. Great story. Thank you for sharing, telling us that story. That's truly amazing. That's,
Yeah,
wow.
if you go on my LinkedIn, you'll see 2 posts.
Yeah, no, now you got me curious. Now I'm definitely gonna do. See, this is the art of selling without selling. You just sold me something, sold me a story. Now I'm intrigued, and I'm gonna go buy.
Yep, go look at it. Take a look.
And now that's the same approach what you just did. You have to apply it to the business.
Yep, you're right.
I will write my book. It's gonna be called The Art of Selling Without Selling. It'll be out probably next year or something. We're in the works on it right now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know.
So yeah, it's a book. It's a lot of people have asked me to write books and stuff like that because all these things I've learned. But don't forget, I got 6 businesses now.
Yeah.
And WOW is my new business.
Yep, that's awesome.
And it's interesting, by helping others, you just opportunities happens. The doors open of opportunity when your key is always being positive and being open and helping to people. I think that's the first thing. If people did that, I think we'll all be in a better place. If everybody just stop thinking about themselves and just help out others, it would open more doors of opportunity. And I'm talking from experience because, again, 6 companies, I have WOW. I didn't get all this just by thinking of myself first, think of others, and that's the true act of altruism.
Yep. No, I'd have to agree with everything you just said. I think putting other people first goes a long way with, some other people and things like that. Like I was talking to this guy, he needs help with something that I don't, we don't do, but I pointed him in the direction just to have someone to lean on, and he appreciated that.
Exactly. But it's unfortunately, we get it. Sometimes it's tough with the pressure and the stress with meeting quotas, and you have to meet your quotas, and you have to meet your sales. But I always tell people you got to work smarter, not harder, because you could work with one individual that can introduce you to your yearly sales, yearly.
That's what I always said. It's not about the people it's about the people and who they know.
And that's why I always say, wow, people do business whom they like and trust. This is key. You gotta get to know a person, like a person, and you'll be surprised. I mean, you don't have to work as hard as you can. I get business now just by I don't go, it comes to me. It's interesting. Before I used to go to breakfast, lunches, dinners, galas, spend a lot of money running around. For the last 23 years, I did that. Yep. But now I have established myself where everybody kind of knows me, trusts me, and I have a proven history. So that creates a value in a sense. And even being here every week, it creates a value. And I have to close the rooms because I'm getting too caught up with the conversation. I'm like, I have to do my job. At the end of the day, I have to do my job. If I don't do my job, wow. So, by the way, we're being recorded, by the way. We're recording live. We're being live. So folks at home can replay this back again and watch it. So it's pretty cool. And sharing wonderful stories, it's like your stories, is just truly amazing. I'm wowed, by the way. You wowed me today, Chris.
Awesome. Glad to hear that. No, she's a good girl. She deserves everything. So it
God
wasn't
bless. And
a lot of people were like, oh, do you regret it or are you nervous? And I'm like, no, I don't regret anything. I wasn't nervous. I was more excited than anything,
Chris, this is an exciting time, and then all of a sudden, before you know, your kids are coming, and it's a great time, man. It's I've lived through it. My kids are older now. I have 2 kids now, 10 and 13. but it's just a truly amazing. And I've been with my wife for 25 years. Lisa, I love you. So just say shout out there. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. How was that? Well, we're almost coming back. Here we go. How was that, everybody?
Superb. Absolutely.
Informative.
Informative. Okay. Ooh, wow. Wow.
Thought-provoking.
Thought-provoking. Wow. Wow. I love it. I'm loving it. All right, guys. We're going to open up the rooms now. Meryl, what was the question of the week? Because we've got brand new folks that just came in.
Yep. What technology are you currently using that you hadn't even heard of 5 years ago?
Here we go. Powers. There you go. Hey guys. Oh, okay. Hey Robin. Oh, you got somebody coming in. James. Okay.
Just making sure that all of our rooms are taken care of.
Question for you. I don't know I don't think the message of the breakout room is coming out.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Which message about the time?
Yeah. Let me see if I can put you in the waiting room. I'm gonna put you in the waiting room right now.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay. Let me see if I can put. All right, let me see if I can. You're back.
Yes, it's at the bottom.
It's at the bottom?
Yep.
Because it's interesting because I asked somebody when they came in, they said they didn't see it when they came in because we have people in the room. And they told me they didn't see it, so it's really
because they're probably not looking at the bottom of their screen.
Got it. All
I
right.
had to find it because usually it was coming up at the top, so now it's at the bottom, and it definitely has the copy that we did yesterday.
Got it. Okay, no worries. All right.
So that that's definitely all good.
Good. Thank you for testing that. All right.
Yeah. So have you learned about any new technology and from anybody this morning? Because you and I are both pretty techie.
Yeah, as far as technology is concerned, just I would say dealing with AI, just anything with AI related, I love. There's a lot of great AI stuff, apps that you can do that you don't have to even think about. It does it for you. You could just write a couple words, stuff like this. Like you take two images, like say an elephant and a outer space, okay, and you tell this AI. It'll draw it for you, or I'll put a picture for you together.
But it's interesting because I think a lot of the technology that we've been talking about, and Jim and I were in a room before, it seems to be obsoleting certain, what were jobs before, yet creating other jobs.
Yep.
So.
Because somebody has to manage that. For instance, I just mentioned like AI. So now in the future, you can tell AI what to do, but just by speech, it'll create and design something for you, like a logo, whatever. Like now we have to type everything, give people instructions, tell people what to do. In the future, all you have to do is just say to the computer or whatever, the AI, and it will design and create something from what exactly you want in instant, like without like instant, like that.
I wish there was some type of program that would let you search for something you want to accomplish, and then would come up with the programs that do that for you, right? Because so much, look at all the stuff, Juan, with all the website work you do. How many different programs are there, different add-ons with Yoast and all those other type of things that get on to enhance a website that no one knows about, no one knows how they work. You have to be in the industry. So if you're a layperson, how do you really know? I want to get more people to my website. Okay, great. That's a real broad question. Okay, is it SEO? What else am I doing? What do you? Is it content? Is it whatever? What is that specific things you can do? That you don't know where to look.
It's actually simple, but not simple. Let me explain. it's always about value. You always want to give some kind of value, right? But that value, then you have to implement the value through SEO, social media, yada. It goes a lot of things to that. Like, but the other thing is what sets you apart from anybody else? What makes you different? It's the value added, right? We were just talking about here, for instance, coming to WOW consistently every week shows value, shows you that you're a serious person. If I don't want to do business with somebody who comes here once a year, or once every other month or quarterly. If somebody's coming here consistently, it's showing presence, it's showing value. So that's just some simplicity form of value. Now you take what I just said and put it onto a website. How can you have people come back on a weekly basis to, so what kind of value are you putting on your website that people are going to come to you? Or you're going to share that information with others? Value.
Well, I'm obsessed with it, right? So what I've learned about websites is I've learned on YouTube, right? I just keep going on. So I don't think there's a website company that you can afford that can spend all the time that you really need to make your site the best it could possibly be, right? But I think most small to mid-sized companies can't afford to do that. So you've got to have a partnership with the website company who really can direct you and say, listen, like I write all the content for our website. We have 534 landing pages.
Was this a setup, Robin? Did you set this up? Did you guys did you
She's good. She's good.
You guys are too good.
No, actually, Jim and I have a one-on-one. We've been talking about this for months. Actually have a one-on-one because I spent some time yesterday. I learned a new terminology. I learned about document destruction. So, that's a big deal and I'm feeling very empowered. However, Jim, what you just were talking about, number one, obviously with all the different people in WOW, and we're going to be doing some strategic partnerships in the next couple of months that I think you're going to be happy with.
Right.
That the relationships that we build, the hope is that, for example, if I need something that I know you're good at, or that you have now, I know your technology, I can send you an email and saying, listen, I need to know about that. Or if I have a tech problem with a website, I can text Juan and say, listen, I'm having trouble doing something. So we hope that the connections, and that's why the one-on-ones are so important for you, so that if you are looking for something, and there's somebody there, like today, there's a guy that does PI work. So if I need to know about if something's good or something's going to be good, the opportunity to be able to contact this person obviously is hopefully one of the benefits of WOW for you.
Well, I think one of the other benefits too is if someone in their business is having a problem that they don't know what to do with, if there was some part of WOW that gave them a forum to say, listen, I'm having an issue with human resources and who can help me? Who's had something similar? Because we're all business owners, we're all business operators. Our experiences, although, listen, I'm in the shredding business, Juan's in the website business, you're in the travel business, but that doesn't mean somebody who's, in the landscaping business is not dealing with an issue that's something that we can relate to that give them that experience.
So, all right. So what you just created is going to be our next project. No, not him, you and I. That's going to be our next project because we're going to create this part of the new website. It will be an added value. And it's going to solve your problem. So you see, look what happened.
Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. How was that?
I'm learning so much.
Oh, okay. Excellent. This is my favorite part of the meeting, where we give the thank yous and recognitions. Patty, would you like just to remind people about the rules and how to raise their hands?
Yes, absolutely. So if you have something to share, and what the purpose of the WOW is to share a great one-on-one you've had, or if you've done business with somebody, or you got a referral for somebody. This is not about your business or any events that you're promoting right now. That goes in the chat. This is strictly just a quick shout out to somebody that you've met with recently.
Okay, we'll start out with Sherry. Sherry, how are you, Sherry? You have your hand up.
Yeah, I actually met Robin and the day Friday night. It's so funny. You know Sharon Davis. She came over to me and said, "Hi, I'm Robin Shatskin." We were hysterical, laughing and hugging. It was such a nice surprise because she knew I was there. I didn't see her there. So I just want to say it was so nice to meet you, Robin.
Excellent. Thank you. Sandra, you have your hand up?
Welcome.
Yes, I would like to thank Robin Shatkin and Sherry Gillespie, as well as Sharon Davis Edwards, for attending the Nassau County official celebration of Caribbean Heritage Month last Friday. I truly appreciate your support.
Excellent. Thank you. Lisa Star Lawrence, you have your hand up.
Yeah, I do. Great one-to-ones with James Licata and Jeffrey Kay. Jeffrey is going to be on our YouTube video series, and just wonderful opportunities. Jim and I exchanged some really great connections. So great. Always good.
Thank you. John, how are you, John?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. I'd like to have a shout out to Norm over there, Norm Wasserman. I see he's got his hand up too. So great connect. We've had some one-on-ones. We've chatted things through, and he had me on the Business Power Hour last night. So lots of fun doing that with him, and a great program. So
excellent. So now tag, you're it, Norm.
All right. Well, I'm going to shout back to John. We had a great show last night with John. John's you don't have to talk. You just leave John, just turn him on, put the video on, and you just sit back. But we had a great show, very informative, really worthwhile for everyone to talk with him.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. And Chris, you have your hand up.
Yes, I just want to say thank you to everybody that had reached out to me, both on phone call, LinkedIn, email, whatever it may be, for my recent proposal. I appreciate everybody for the kind words, and I thank you tremendously.
And thank you for sharing, Chris, and congratulations again on your engagement. And folks, we have Janine. Janine, how are you, Janine? How you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Just real quick, I wanted to say thank you so much to James Licata, because he referred multiple people to me. And then I was in a breakout room where everybody had been in my email inbox where we were communicating. And so we haven't got business happening yet, but the referrals are starting. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for this group, because people really do care about making sure you're successful. I appreciate you, Juan.
And I want to say thank you for the one-to-one that I had with Janine. She's just truly a wonderful person. Please do a one-to-one with Janine. She's an amazing person. When you find out who she truly is, it's truly wonderful. And Michael, you have your hand up. You're muted. Michael?
Okay. I had a one-to-one with Janine too. It was a very good meeting we had. I got her book. I have to read it though. And I had a meeting with Daryl, and we have a meeting 2 o'clock today.
Excellent, excellent. Well, this is wonderful, folks. This is what WOW is all about. And I think we're out of time right now. So all I want to say, thank you so much, and we'll be back next Wednesday, same time, same WOW place. So we'll see you guys.
So long, bye.
Have a great 4th.